guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, and you already knew that because the two-tone times 2 brows gave it away. Not to mention, the noise in the background gave it away. Welcome. Today I'm just playing with the makeups as one does, and I'm having a really great day because I'm well rested. I took a little nappy poo, okay? And I wanted to play with the Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. This is the Defining Neutrals. Now, I've got a very interesting, I think, eyebrow on. We've got a teal and lime green brow, and we've got a black and white brow. So I don't really know that I want the eyeshadow to be all that crazy. I'm thinking we're gonna do like a nude natural eye on the top and maybe a colorful under eye area, not necessarily waterline, but just like a colorful under eye, or maybe even just a colorful inner corner. But first, let's work with the eyeshadow for the bulk of the eye. So the thing that for me, because I thought when I got this I would be using it a lot more, I'm very much spoiled with the color cases, so this gives me a little bit of pause. And I often don't know, like once I put a powder or a cream down, I'm like, do I just use that as a base, or do I continue to use the creams? I don't often know. So today I think I'm going to try to work with a few of the creams, starting with maybe this shade. It's the closest to my skin tone, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Now, in the videos that I have used this with, my critique is that it's an odd texture for me. It feels a lot more dry than I was anticipating, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I understand like it's meant to be a multi-use product, so you're supposed to be able to use it on your eyes, your face, your lips, your brows. So you don't necessarily want, I guess, all the time, a texture that's like the color cases, which is very creamy. Think like concealer type. Pot concealer is what the color cases are. They're very creamy. A little goes a long way. This has a stiffer, slightly drier texture. Like I don't feel any moisture on my eye, to the point where I was like, are mine dry? So I'm gonna go in with my finger. I don't know, are mine dried out? I just don't understand this formula. And this is not something you're supposed to need a mixing medium with. But like, it literally feels like nothing is going on in my eye. I don't know. It is my channel, and nobody can tell me what to do. Let's just power through. We're gonna use it, okay? Are we? Why's my eye hurt? At the very least, let's just get these eyeballs symmetrical here. Like, I see it going on, but it just feels like nothing. I don't necessarily enjoy that. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Okay, so we got that first cream on. Then I think I want to go into the shade Sculpted, which is this one here, and we're gonna work that into our outer V. Okay, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just use the creams. So the first few times I used these, I think I was doing a lot and wasn't really thinking. I feel like this is definitely rich auntie makeup, and I feel like I should be a little bit more strategic because it gives a very like polished, I want to say minimal look. Like these are dark colors, but like look at what's happening. Just about nothing, right? We just bought down a little piano today. It sounds like he said, "Sing, Daddy. Sing for me." Great, now I have Phantom of the Opera in my head. Anyways, y'all, look, this is, where's the color? Where is it? Work for it, Jasmine. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Just love when he's out there talking. Okay. We're gonna go into the powders now, okay? I'm gonna use the same powder, or the powder that goes with that scripted, which oddly is a lot lighter than the powder. So because of that, actually we're gonna go into bark. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the powder. And I think the next thing I might do is, you could take these out and mix and match them. I think I might mix the Blooming Romance with this palette and just pop in the shades that I actually like and see if that'll get me to use this more often. Because right now I'm just like, I could and I would, but I don't. Okay, I will say I love the way it looks when you put the powders on top of the cream. Really soft, really blurred. Little patch right there. I don't like that. Okay, I'm just gonna get a new brush so I can blend all of that out. I don't know what we're gonna do for the inner corner because I don't want to, like, I don't want to do shimmers, like a lot of shimmers. We're not gonna do green and blue, purple multichromes. I'm just a little bummed. I did a video on like multichromes on my melanated skin, and how it's just a little bit disheartening. I don't know. My eyes kind of hurt. Like the way your eyes feel after you've gotten something out of them. Danessa, don't do it to me. Her Velvet Chrome formula gives me the sand eye. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about this palette. I don't know. It's a little patchy. See that? And I'm giving it a try. I'm really trying. Really trying here. I'm trying. I'm feeling woozy. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna put this for the lower lash line. I am very tempted to pull out the color cases, but I think this would be a great time to either use stick eyeshadow or, of course, my creams. And yes, she is going to talk about the goddamn about face creams. I do really like those, and I picked up a few other shades because, like I said, eventually I'm gonna have them all. But let's go ahead and look at some crayon eyeshadow. Just looking at the more fun shades this beautiful purple. These are from Joy Bright. It's no longer a brand. I think Joy Bright was meant to be Ulta's little house, like little sister brand in their, like under the umbrella. I think Joy Bright was supposed to be a brand under the umbrella of Ulta Beauty's brand. So basically, the makeup from Ulta. I feel like Joy Bright was supposed to be like their teenage brand, because it was very like early makeup days, very much like, oh, your mom said you can wear lip gloss and clear eye or mascara, or yeah, you can wear a little eyeshadow, but it's all very cutesy, things like that. So I did pick up a bunch of their little kits. They were quite nice. So these are the more fun colors. Then everything else is quite neutral. So with a green brow, I think maybe we should do this one. Even this one's nice. Let's go with green. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. I'm gonna stick this right under the eye. This is the shade Let's Party. And I'm putting it all under my eye because I am gonna blend that out. Little bullet brush. Now I have to blend these out because they can be a bit creasy, and I want to work it into my lashes so that it touches my lash line a little bit. See, not that crazy, but this does have a little bit of shimmer, so it almost dulls down the color. It just makes it not look as bold, you know. And now it almost looks like I have like white liner on my inner, like my inner rim. So what do we do now? I think I definitely need to match up or like blend a little bit of black here to connect those, so it's not just like this. I don't like that. And then I think we might pop on, I still need something for the lid. See, this makes me think too hard, and not necessarily in a good way. First, let's just fix up the lower lash line. I'm gonna use those same dark colors. We're gonna start with Bark, which, oh wait, that's not the shade we used. No, we did use Bark, yeah. So just to touch these together. We may not even need tourmaline, so. Goes the cat like, hey, you're in here again. Isn't it time for me to eat? I know I just ate, but you then did turn around in a circle. So it's a new day, right? Okay. What are we gonna put on? Ooh, okay, hold on, hold. So I picked up these Buttermelt highlighters. I picked up these three a while ago. Purple, number 1 Butter, Bright and Butter, Buttermint, and then the newest to the collection, Butter in Black. I had to. Look at this thing. This is beautiful. Had to. Actually, I don't think I'm using any of these. That was stupid. But at least you got to see them. I keep talking about the light collection from Flower Beauty. So I know I've used this one. I used this purple and that minty green. It's very pretty. So I love this green. Let's put this on the lid. I'm just gonna try not to go too crazy with it. Very pretty, very gentle. I like that. Just a little bit of contrast or a little bit of brightening. I'm actually going to go in with that mintier green, and we're going to put that just on the center. Yeah, no. Instead, we're going to go into Garden Lights. So the first one that I put on is from Jungle Lights, the OG of this quad. And now we're gonna go into Garden Lights, and I'm gonna use this golden shade. And we're gonna just pop a little bit right on the center. Yep, just in the center, just for a little brightness right here. I don't really think you can see it all that much, but I know it's there. I was tempted to pull out the Oden's Eye, that green, really bright green shade, but we don't need to. Oh, he's in gremlin mode. Okay. Bring that up just a touch. Pretty. Now the inner corner actually looks quite bright. Oh, we didn't do anything on the lower lash line. I don't know that we do, but I just don't. Yeah, it's already creasing. So let's just take that same green. I'm going to take just a touch of it, just enough to kind of set those creases. You don't want it super, super dark. Ooh, I like it. I do think we need an intercorner highlight. So let's just go ahead, use that. I'm really digging this brow. All right, I'm gonna pop on some mascara. Probably gonna do a nude lip. I'm having a really hard time with lips. But I'm gonna pop on some mascara, a lip, and come back to you with the finished look. Yes, this is the finished look. So real quick slide, let's just talk, okay? So I already love the light palettes from Flower Beauty. I really need to get on my spotlight using them because every time I do, beautiful. Okay, very beautiful metallic finish. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a lot of people. I'm gonna have to watch a lot of videos because right now, in my very spontaneous spirit, I could see myself giving this to my sister, just being like, because I'm not gonna throw it away. I can't return it. I've had it for too long. And she did ask me about the Nessamyrex yesterday. I might mix the palettes up and see if I can get something that I enjoy, but as of right now, it's a no-go. But it's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch. I'm gonna let you go because look, life is lifing out there, and I gotta get out there in life with them. It's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch. You already know that because Dominic literally just told you. Okay, were you listening? I hope so. There is a test at the end of this, okay? What did he just say? Did you catch it? Let me know if you know what he just said, because I don't. Anyways, it's been me, it's been you, it's been great. Go ahead, take good care of yourself, drink some waters, exfoliate your lips, all the things. I will talk to you in the next video, hopefully with a lot less shenanigans in the background. But until then, guys, take such good care. Bye.